was wanting to do a video today for Jackery to kind of demonstrate how I'm using the Jackery 240 and how I'm applying it to my daily needs. First of all, I've got 50 watts of solar with two 25-watt solar panels feeding into my solar charge controller, which is connected right here. Then with the solar charge controller, I've got my battery hooked up. It's just a 35 amp battery. And then for my load, I've got a dual USB cigarette lighter adapter, which I have two things plugged in there right now. And then in order to charge my Jackery, I've got my adapter plugged in here, kind of like you would use your cigarette lighter in the car to charge your Jackery while you're driving. But I'm using it right now, and it tells me that it's charging because the red light's on from the load. In addition, the Jackery, this is where the charge is coming in, the input, which is a maximum 42 watt input. And right now I've got two USB connections right here. One is to the Jackery Volt charger, which I really like. Why do I like it? It's got two connections, both of which one works with my Kindle Fire, and the other one charges up my iPhone. The other connection I have into the USB area is my solar powered lamp. I've got a 5-watt panel that will charge this as well, but if no sun, then I can charge this with my Jackery 240 with this. And whenever you plug in something to the USB area, you just punch that button there, it turns green. Same way if you're using the 12 volt, and same way if you're using the AC outlet. So right now I'm charging the Bolt, which is charging these two items here, which is great. Then I'm using this to charge my solar light. At nighttime, once it gets dark, I plan on getting a couple of more of these, because in an RV, these will last, and I've timed it in my house. They will go about 5 or 6 hours before they're dim. But you know, if you're in bed by 9 or 10, you might read for an hour or two, then that's plenty of time, and it provides all the light you need really for a Class B motorhome in my particular instance. On the other section here, I've got the AC outlet plugged into my multi-use shaver. I've got a shaving attachment. I've got 3 or 4 attachments for this, but right now I've just got a small blade in here, and this cuts hair, the whole 9 works, or you can shave with it. And then I've got a cigarette lighter adapter going into a Samsung phone, charging that up. And then on my load, this solar charge control here can take 3 light bulbs, which I have, which have a really good output, but right now they're not plugged in. But on my load, I've got 2 USB ports. This white cord here was charging the iPhone, which is currently being used to film this, and then this cord is being plugged into the iPad, which is charging. Now, I may have said this before, this is a 35 amp battery, which for this is being charged as well through my Jackery 240. So overall, it's working really good for me, charging for pretty much all my daily needs. At nighttime, if you're in an RV, what I would recommend for me is just, I like an electric blanket during the cold nights, and this will keep you warm all night using an electric blanket. So that's a great use for the AC outlet for that. And I also have a laptop computer, which will also can be charged through the AC outlet, which is good. In addition, my only additional purchase I want to get right now is just a cigarette lighter adapter with the 2 USB ports here. So if I got a couple of small amperage items that could use the USB plug-in into the cigarette lighter adapter, that will work real well as two, and just give you more devices that you can charge with your Jackery 240. But overall, this is a little powerhouse, and I really like it. And I just wanted to let the people at Jackery know how I'm using it, and so far so good. I think it's a great product. Thank you.